Hey there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. I'm your host, Patsun, and today we're gonna be taking a look at r/relationship advice, where OP's girlfriend is demanding him to marry her. That's right, you heard that, ladies and gentlemen. Demanding. Let's begin. My girlfriend turned into a different person after her father had a stroke and is threatening to marry someone else if I don't within December. Posted by Reddit user FarRoyal9460.
Me and my girlfriend have been in a serious relationship for more than 5 years. We are even studying abroad in the same country, although in different cities, and we're planning on getting married on 2024 or later, but mainly after graduation. Her father had a stroke 3 months ago, and now still recovering from it, and since then she has changed a lot. From what I understood, her father worried a lot about her, as she is from a strict religious background, and studying abroad all alone without marriage. Not to mention her family doesn't know about our relationship. And this one was one of the reasons why he was overthinking, and which led to stroke. Since his stroke, we don't even share a bed together, and she refused to get touched, literally even a kiss, until I marry her within December of this year. She also became kinda abusive and hot-tempered towards me, like I am the culprit for her father's situation. This has impacted our relationship gravely. I don't think she loves me like she did. She doesn't respect me and treats me like shit. Due to all of this, when I really think of marrying her, I question myself, is it the right time, or is she still the right person? I didn't have any objection marrying her, but my family will not agree for the marriage, unless at least I graduate and get a decent job. And I told my girlfriend that I can still marry her without my family's consent, but she said her parents won't acknowledge me if I don't involve my parents in the wedding. Long story short, she realized it's not possible for me to manage my family to get approval of the marriage within December, and decided that she will go to her home country in December. And if her father arranges a guy to marry her, which the old man would do certainly, then she will marry him. She seriously broke up with me, and since then, I was blocked by her from everywhere, and we haven't talked and seen each other approximately 20 days. Even though we are in different cities, we see each other every week. Now, 3 to 4 days ago she texted me, saying she needs help with her studies and practical stuffs, like buying plane tickets for visiting home country, etc., and said her contacting me doesn't mean we are back. She just needs help really bad. I would like to add that she was kind of dependent to me when it comes to her university studies, as she doesn't understand the lectures or any simple assignments. Even though I'm studying a completely different degree, I always tried helping her. I initially said I'll help her, but when I figured out the assignments, I knew I don't have enough time to solve these by watching hour-long lectures, as I'm studying and working part-time. So, I let her know that I can't solve these, but she went mad hearing this, and started abusing me and said I have to do it. This was last night and I didn't talk to her yet. I have no freaking idea what the hell I'm supposed to do now. Should I break up and continue helping her until she doesn't need my help? Or should I wait for her to come back?
OP, she already broke up with you. Her problems are not your problems anymore. I mean, why would you even want to marry someone who treats you like shit and clearly doesn't respect you? No, man, no, do not simp for this woman. Just block her and move on. She treated you like shit and is now using you for her university work. On top of that, she has the audacity to say that you two are not together but still expects XYZ from you? What? I mean, yeah, her dad had a stroke and that sucks. But nobody's life is full of rainbows and sunshine. Everyone goes through difficult times, but that doesn't give them the right to act in this manner. The best thing for you to do is stop talking to her and find someone else. She's going to marry someone else soon anyways, and you don't need to be around for that shit. And now, for today's second story. My girlfriend planned a 5-day trip with her male colleague. Need advice, please. Posted by Reddit user Caveman707.
Hey, so this one is a little bit tricky. Her and I were casually dating for a month. During that time, she agreed to go on a trip to a nearby city with her colleague. Her and I have grown a lot closer. She wants to spend time with me 3 to 4 days a week. We have great sex, great chemistry, etc. But this just makes me uncomfortable, and she's unwilling to cancel and instead do something fun with me because she feels like it would be going back on her word. I've been pretty chill about it because I don't want to put pressure on her in any way, but I explained to her how nobody in their right mind would be comfortable with their new person going away on a 5-day trip with another person. She agreed, and even said that she'd not be okay with it either. So I can either give a giant leap of trust and accept that she's going on this trip with another guy, or I can break it off and move on. I don't know what to do. It is very tricky. I feel like I'm a very secure person, but on paper this trip feels like something nobody in their right minds would ever.
OP, the fact that she told you how she would feel if it was you on this trip gives you all the information that you need. She wouldn't be comfortable with you doing it, but expects you to be? I mean, come on. That's some serious bullshit double standards right there. If she doesn't understand that she has told you that and still expects you to be okay with her going, that's a serious problem, man. Huge red flag. That to me means she doesn't respect you, but expects you to respect her. But one question, OP. Why is your girlfriend not your girlfriend? I mean, you two obviously have certain expectations from each other, even though there's no official commitment between the two of you, so what's going on there? Because to me, it sounds like she's juggling the two of you because she can't make up her mind on who she wants to go steady with. Look, OP, if I were in your position, if she goes, that's the end of it. End the relationship and move on. You don't need this kind of drama in your life. And now, for today's third story. How do I tell my mom I slept with her boyfriend before they met? Ooh, man. I can't wait to hear the rest of this story. Posted by Reddit user ThrowRA Mom's BF.
I have been encouraging my mom to date for a while. She's been a single mom most of my life, and it seemed her only priority was her children. My mom deserves love just like any other person. She's put us first for so long that it was time to put herself first for once. Well, she met a guy after some encouragement from me, and I was happy for her. But recently she introduced me to her new boyfriend. I instantly recognized the guy because we slept together a few times last year. I kept my cool in front of everyone, but internally I was freaking the fuck out. I know he knows as well, since he came up to me when we had a second alone and asked me not to tell my mom. I don't think I can do that. I want to tell her, but I don't want to hurt my mom. I really don't want her and him getting super serious. Or worse, him becoming future stepdad or something. How do I tell her without breaking her heart or her hating me? TLDR. Mom's new boyfriend is a guy I slept with a while ago. I don't know how to tell her.
OP, she needs to know to decide to stay or leave. It's not right for anyone to keep this from her, especially not her daughter. The boyfriend is going into this relationship with a lie. Huge red flag. It's a serious one as well. It's not something minor or personal that can be omitted or ignored. It's actually really fucking important. Look, I wouldn't date an ex-hookup sister, cousin, friend, or anyone else close to them after we're finished. I would definitely not go after the mother or even think of going in that direction. Ever. I can't believe that in his age, he dated someone less than half his age, and now he's trying to marry the mother. Honestly, that's just very fucking creepy. Look, OP, you can't hide this from your mom. It's gonna come out eventually, and when it does, it's not gonna be good. The quicker, the better. Delaying things makes them a lot worse in the end, and it's already a shit show. Now, I guess it's time for OP's update.
When I made my post and got some advice, I decided to write a letter so I could get my thoughts and feelings out properly. I won't put it here because it is very personal and emotional. Anyway, I gave my mom the letter that night. I stayed in the room with her as she read it. I had tears welling up as she was reading, thinking she would hate me after it. After she read it, I started crying and she started crying. It was all very emotional, but my mom assured me that she would never hate me, and she was glad I wrote the letter, and I think we just hugged for a solid few minutes, just crying into each other. We calmed down a bit after that and just spent the rest of the night watching movies and eating junk food. The morning after that, my mom ending things with her boyfriend. There was a bit of drama there, with him calling me a slut and my mom screaming at him for calling me that, but after that we haven't heard from him since, and have been drama-free. Me and my mom seem a lot closer now, and I feel like I can be more honest with her without fear of judgment or losing her love, thanks to the people who actually gave advice and didn't make disgusting comments. Your advice was very helpful and got me to pull my head out of my ass and tell her a SAP.
OP, I'm glad that you and your mom are okay. I hope she doesn't give up on dating. She sounds like a sweet lady. I mean, what are the chances of this actually happening in real life in the first place? Maybe you two should browse the apps together when she's looking. Because honestly, OP, I'm not really sure about your past dating habits. So just to make sure that this never happens again, I think you should do that. Good luck. And now, for today's final story. Why instead of telling you about the cheating, do they just blame you and move on with someone else? Posted by Reddit user SunnyDays8.
My ex dumped me 2 months ago. It was after a recurring fight that I felt since May he just didn't want to be around me, was being distant towards me, etc. When he dumped me, he put the entire breakup on me, saying that he was just simply done, and the entire time couldn't look me in the face. I haven't spoken to him since that day. A couple of weeks after, it came out through his family member actually telling me that my ex cheated on me with his ex multiple times. He would have her over whenever we got into a fight. This specific ex and him have been on and off since middle school, have cheated on each other. She was even caught sending have nudes to my ex's stepdad, yet he still associates with her. Back in May, I saw a Snapchat on his phone from a girl. I asked who it is. He lied and said it was a girl he grew up with that lived on his street when he was younger. He told me if I was going to keep going on and on about it, I could get my stuff and leave. Red flag. 3 weeks after he dumped me, still reeling in confusion, I searched his ex's Snapchat name. Turned out to be the same person. Now, my ex is dating a girl who is complete and utter trash. He got with her 2 weeks after he dumped me. This girl used to shoot up heroin, has been known to beat on her boyfriends, doesn't have a job, is the town bike. Everyone's had a ride, and oddly looks a lot like me. I don't understand. A friend of mine told me she's been posting my ex on Snapchat, and recently posted a Plan B in a grocery sack on her story. I'm sorry to say, but that behavior included with what kind of person she is, she's just plain trash.
Well, to answer your first question, OP, the reason why cheaters lie and blame you, well, because they're shit human beings. It's just that simple. There's no going around that. It's just the truth. Secondly, it sounds like he traded down and you missed a huge bullet. Sounds like he did you a huge favor. He seems like a narcissist and continuously gaslit you. If he wants to be with trash, let him. You're clearly not trash, so it would never actually worked out with him. Your ex is a complete trash of a human being, and he is showing you that by picking who he wants to be with. Just wake up and move on, OP. At least you didn't waste too much of your life with him, and you found out early. Consider yourself lucky that he didn't try to stay with you while still screwing that walking STD. Let go of people who wants to be with their own kind. Shit deserves to be with shit. Don't waste your time and energy on following what's going on with their life. Just focus on you and your healing. I know it's a little bit cliche, but it wasn't you. It was him. Viewer support is the best way for me to remain independent and continue bringing you these daily videos, which will always be here on my YouTube channel for you to watch absolutely free. So consider clicking that super thanks just below the video title, or you can use my PayPal in the description box down below. Thanks for listening, everyone. If you even somewhat enjoyed today's story, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, and if you really like it, make sure to subscribe to PattSun to never miss a future upload. Stay strong.